For viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody! My name is Baylor and welcome to the B&B Tavern's brand new, spanking new show, Baylor's Bastards. For viewer discretion is advised, and a superior dialect is needed to enjoy this. My name is Baylor Bands once again. I am here with some amazing friends of the UK variety. This is all UK campaign, and this is all homebrew. So, expect a few things a little bit differently. But, don't expect the awesomeness to change. It will always be awesome. And speaking of awesome, I'm gonna let the party introduce themselves, just how awesome they are.
Hi, I'm Belinda. You can also call me Volley or Blood. Today I'm playing Puddle Duck Ducky Kimberfoot. She is a gnome sorcerer, and you can find me on Twitter at blood_BTP, or you can find my website, which I am one half of, which is bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk.
Okay, I am Thirsty. I will be playing the wonderful halfling fighter Gromor Stotefeet. And I can be found on the Twitters at thirsty_BTP, and also on bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk, where I occasionally vomit strange thoughts at people.
He's not lying about that.
That's a great way of describing it, though.
Hi, I'm Thia, and I'm going to be playing a Shadow Step, a catfolk/tabaxi monk. I'm part of the Cognitive Merchant alongside Greebow.
Hey, I'm Greebow. I'm going to be playing Scales, a Dragonborn Bard, Golden Dragonborn Bard, with quite a bad lisp, so you'll have to put up with that for the entire episode. We're the Cognitive Merchant, and you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, pretty much everywhere underneath the name of the Cognitive Merchant, and we make D&D goods like DM kits and dice bags and armor and all kinds of crazy leathery goodness.
Leathery goodness.
Leathery
goodness. It is. Already I talk good. So, with that being said, it is an amazing honor and pleasure to be their Dungeon Master for this campaign. And are we guys ready to get into the show?
Yeah!
Alright, let's do this. Let's get rid of this hat. I don't need it. Anyway, so, with that being said, to set the scene for you, welcome to the country of Talazar. This is in the plane known as Osiris, the Osiris plane. The country is 10,000 years old and has seen many wars and many times peace. Currently, you are in what is the equivalent of the second grandest scale war period that Talazar has ever seen. Your kingdom is one of the three older kingdoms. Duthalga is your kingdom, and the city is Misred, that you reside in. The fort where your penthouse is Fort Argitaz, the main military base and location of your penthouse. Today's a new day. You guys wake up and are expecting the Dwarvish Lieutenant Makir, last name Beard, in 30 minutes to deliver some not sound like very urgent, not grave news, but very urgent news about a potential mission for you guys coming up next, as you guys are recently sworn in together as Baylor's Bastards. And you have 30 minutes, you have breakfast, you have everything. How would you guys like to prepare before this Dwarvish lieutenant shows up?
I will, Scales will sit and kind of chill eating breakfast, and in between mouthfuls he just keeps going through little stupid mouth movements to prepare himself for when he has to do all his bardic work. So he's like I-E-O-U-O.
Shadowstep will just casually be sat in a corner licking her own fur. One leg in the air.
Right. Right, okay.
I had to bring up my spells because this is a perfect opportunity to annoy people.
And Thirsty, how would you like to prepare?
Well, having missed most of that because of garbling, I shall just sort of generally pick up my kit, get ready to get on with things. I shall also have a sneaky drink.
Fair enough. There's no sneakiness about it. You head to your personal cellar.
La-di-da.
These folks treat you right. You are special.
I'm
Note
probably
being
going
taken.
to.
Personal cellar.
Jeez, that's one big note written down here. Have own cellar. I'm probably going to have spent probably gone up slightly earlier than everyone and just use minor illusion to make chairs around the table and just move the actual ones into a different room. So as people going to sit on them, they're just straight on the ground.
Okay. Well, all right then. If everybody's coming down to sit down for breakfast, I need everybody except for Volley's character to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll be 9.
Hell.
That would be 10.
Would you roll, Thirsty?
He rolled a no from the look of his frozen screen.
Fair enough. So Volley, you see your fellow comrades that you've been assigned with to be. Oh dear, this lag is real. So what did you say, Thirsty? This lag is real.
Yeah, 1.
Oh!
Botch. I fall straight through the illusionary chair, smack myself in the face with my bottle.
Yeah, you take 1 point of damage. So you see your friends, the ones that you were sworn to protect along with them, just sort of fall through the illusionary chairs, just right on their buttocks. Just going and they all go what a what the hell expression to you.
I want to give them the most innocent looking face I possibly can.
Make a deception check.
Oh bugger.
Make an insight.
Inside.
With advantage. Because you can do the math easily.
I got a crit.
Oh,
19.
This is something Ducky would do.
absolutely. I got a 13. I think everyone can see through me, unlike my illusions.
Ducky, you vile little ingrate, what are you doing?
What?
You know.
Scales just puts prestidigitation on his hand and just starts to clean up all the dust and stuff from his scales. Just going, oh, that was silly.
Well, it gave us all a moment of amusement this morning. We can't all be all down and unhappy.
Down and unhappy? I was about to drink a fine vintage.
Oh well.
Bloody gnome.
Well, even though you critical failed, you are a man of priority, so you did manage to save your drink.
Hand in the air.
Yeah.
I think that's being too gross.
I'm a very lenient DM. You're about to learn real quick.
I saved the drink by sealing it forcefully against my eye.
Yeah.
Ah!
To a thunk of the forehead. So some time has passed, and you guys get a knock on the door to your penthouse. Sort of the way the front room is that it's sort of there's open area to the kitchen area, and then sort of a round table to the right. That's sort of more of like a meeting area, just a plan, and then like there's a hall that leads up to the stairs where all your rooms are.
Yes, who is it?
It's the lieutenant. As you hear through the door.
I'm
Don't
going
you
over
mean
the door.
Lieutenant?
Lieutenant, sorry. I don't understand
Okay,
your
no.
bizarre terminologies.
Do you think maybe this is actually a secret sign that he's working for the opposition? He's in disguise. Get him!
No, wait, I'm just... You know I have a lot of Freudian slips.
Wait, I'll check. I shall use my knowledge of Dwarven to say something that only a dwarf would know. And so I slip seamlessly into Dwarvish. Oi, you over there! What are you doing at our door?
I come to receive your messages and give it to you.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
Scales just like hangs his head and he's open the door.
You see, the scar on one eye, heavy black beard, a little bit of gray patches here and there. Dwarf lieutenant coming fully uniformed, going in like, you know, there's a policy about combat in this area.
It's exceptionally rude to be speaking in Dwarvish, but I would expect that from a barbarian like the halfling here.
I wasn't even expecting him to know Dwarvish, so alright, I guess good on him. Very good to be bilingual. It's very hard to find cultural people nowadays. Please, sit down. I have a very important mission for you. So he goes ahead and goes to the round table to take a seat. This is clearly standard and routine for him. Do you guys go ahead and...
Walk up to a chair and make sure it's real before I sit on it.
You feel it's pretty real.
I'm sitting on a chair.
Alright.
Yay!
Yeah. So you all take a seat, and he says, he sort of just comes in a little closer. He finds one of the taller chairs, and scoots in a little bit and says, I know this is recently known you are an elite team that is supposed to find out information, scout and do special missions out on the field at the front lines. But today I have an escort mission of the highest caliber. One of our allies is coming to visit today from the kingdom of Rithgale. Their ambassador, political ambassador, and military advisor are coming to visit to see if they can create more plans. They have unfortunately made this statement public to show a sign of friendship, but we feel that this should have been a little under the radar. If there is potentially any assassinations, it would be here. Anything can happen. It's a crazy world out there today. And normally we would give this to Royal Guards or any other of the elite units, but we need just to kick it up just a bit of a notch, if you will.
So they need an escort with a little extra pizzazz then?
He kind of stifles. You hear a little snort, and he says, right you are.
I just wipe a little bit of my spit off his face.
He doesn't even feel it because it's just in his beard all over. He just absorbs like a sponge.
Oh, I'm gonna acquire umbrella somewhere at some point.
If there's any questions, now would be the time. If not, then you are to meet up at one of the higher end up taverns.
Which tavern?
The Thirsty Heart.
How many people comprise this party?
Well, they brought a few of their own guards, but however, the main priority is to cover the two, the political ambassador and the military advisor of Rithgale.
So where are we going to be taking them to?
They will explain along their way. They are.
That's actually very inefficient. We can't scope out the route en route. That's really silly. See, if it was me and I was attempting to assassinate someone, I kind of check out the route as I go along. Not that I've ever done this, of course. So,
Well, they've been secretly trying to hide the routes from most people, but I think you can speak to our military advisor. I think he was one of the few people informed. I would not be one of those people that actually have it. I just give the missions.
Okay, we'll go find him. Who's this? Or would we know?
You would know him. Is this sort of crazy, frizzy-haired, Einstein-looking half-elf, with like half a ear bitten off.
Half elf with half an ear.
His name is he's General Curiarty, but he prefers Professor Curiarty.
Okay.
So, has this ambassador got any particular set enemies that may wish to see him off?
Just whatever kingdoms are at war with us, or rebels. Those typical things. Nothing special. We don't expect anything heavy to happen, but it's more within the city. It's going to be a little bit safer, but I would rather play it safe all the same.
So he's not particularly pissed off any set parties at the moment?
As far as we know.
Okay.
We
Right,
can't throw
I
a
think we
sack
shall
of history
keep going.
checks at this, can we?
I mean, perhaps.
Yep.
So, any other questions before I send you off?
Nope, I think that's it from me.
Are there any rules like don't destroy the buildings, don't kill people we shouldn't? Just need to make sure.
I mean, that's kind of a given. I thought you would put one and one together. Is this any kind of just... Well,
Yes, I think the less civilian casualties, the better.
Yes. I think your father would approve of that as well. So I would refrain from that, if you will.
What about buildings?
I mean... Alright, if you knock down a couple of pop-up stands, I don't think anybody would be none the wiser.
Okay. I just need to make sure we know the scope of the explosions we may have to employ.
Okay.
Yes, it's more of a question of how much damage can we rack up before it gets taken out of our pay?
Oh, that's actually a very, very good question.
I'll say minimum amount is 50 gold.
Okay.
Last
We
time
can
it was
remember the 50 gold
3,845 gold.
Are we talking per item or in total?
In total.
Or per person. Oh. I may have to leave some of my arrows here, and I'll go through my bolts and leave the really big explodey ones behind.
Perhaps
Maybe-
that may be efficient.
Maybe we should just leave Ducky behind.
I think not.
I think not either. You should stick with your whole team. More the better.
But one of us is Ducky. You do realize this.
Yes. And as far as Ducky may... Look, Ducky's fine. There's good skills
See?
in everyone, and there's bad things in everyone as well. But we tend to overlook those things because the higher-ups say so. So,
Scales, I didn't know you were a bad person. Why didn't you tell us?
Still, we all have done many bad things, but I must say, I do try not to do too many bad things.
he is quite the silver tongue. Even I don't know when he insults me. At any rate, so... Professor Curiosity's our weapons testing. You can go ahead and find out a little bit more about the route if you want so, or head straight to the Thirsty Heart.
Is there anything you want to tell us? Like, anything useful, or...
Or are you just going to wax more about how you think Ducky is fine?
Which I'm perfectly okay with, but it's not actually suited to the mission right now.
Also, the height difference. How would that work?
Who cares about height?
I don't know what he's talking about.
More about geometry, really.
All right. Well, at any rate, so to talk more about the mission, it is important and key and vital as far as information as goes. I was just assigned to give you the information that you are protecting these people and that these people are going with these people and so on and so on. And I thought, what better people than to give an elite group to escort important figures in this key vital. They're discussing plans for a potential device that may be able to end this war within the span of even 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So
3 months?
3
My
months.
God.
If
they had this up their sleeves, why did we bother fighting it at all?
Because it was something that they didn't have earlier. Now this is something foolproof.
So, in short, cretins.
I am not going. Viewers, all viewpoints are not against my higher ups. This is all, and he's just sort of like, he's not very good at sort of coming right back with like comebacks or just like if you
it's
guys
okay, we'll wait.
It says, just speak to curiosity. You have your mission. Do what you will. And he sort of hops off, makes a dex save to see. Yep, he makes it fine. He gets off the stool safely, and walks out.
As he walks out, Scales just waves his hands in the air, and a little sign on his back says "Makia loves Ducky" on his back.
That's so mature.
I just look at Ducky, give a little wink and a little snigger.
Well, I guess it's handy that someone higher up in us likes us. So, either way, okay. Well, we better go see this Miriati, Curiosity. That's the one.
Yeah. I think that would be best. Shall we make our way?
Yep.
It'll be nice to talk to someone with an education again.
As you guys make your way to weapons testing, you see through the entrance heavy, like pitch black smoke coming out from the entrance.
Oh no, not again.
Not feeling alarmed in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
You weren't here already, were you, Ducky?
Me? All my bolts are back in there. I had nothing to do with this one.
What did you do last night?
None of your business. That's rather impersonal, actually. I'll try and make my way in there. It's like, come on.
None of exchanging keys. As
we walk in, Gale would just like to. He keeps waving his hand in front of his face, and it keeps making just a little puff of air, keeping the smoke away from his face and his eyes.
Sure.
Just in prestidigitation.
It slowly fades out. It's sort of just controlled. And you see Curiosity, the crazy Einstein hair looking other lieutenant, if you will, just sort of just try to put out this fire by just sort of doing create or destroy water spell, just sort of like dousing it out. And he's like, oh, yes, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going, Scales?
It's good. It's a little smoky in here. Curiosity.
Yes, I was trying a new smoke bomb that could cover an entire village, covering 1,500 population.
I think you're nearly there.
It's a little close. It's a little more concentrated. I would like. I need it to spread out more. It's a little tricky to get that. I've been trying sriracha sauce. It seems to be very effective.
Why on earth did you test it in such a small area?
Did you think about opening a window? Or two?
I should think about installing windows. I haven't thought about that.
And there goes my hope of meeting a fellow genius.
You already have. I'm here. So, where we've been given a mission by our lieutenant. And we were wondering if you knew the route in which this ambassador and military advisor were going to take.
Oh, yes, it's the reveal thing. Yes. They are staying at the Thirsty Heart and making their way to one of the more popular bazaars, the Banana Bazaar. The reason why it's called that is because of the shape of the bazaar. Then they're making their way to a private house location. It's a 15-minute walk southwest of the bazaar, and they are meeting up with the militaristic advisor there of our kingdom.
Is his location known to us?
Whose location?
The military advisor that they're going to.
No, there's not yet.
Okay. Do you know where that is?
Yes. He says he's currently making his way right now to the house that you guys will meet him at. He will be waiting there. It's about, let's see. He sort of just ravels his brain. Yes, I remember the path. It is, you leave, let's see, you leave past the fruits section of the bazaar, go down 3 blocks, make a right, and then straight again, and it will be the blue house with the red roof tiles.
Red roof, you say?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
One little crucial detail. Look for the one that has a few cans hanging by string. That indicates that's the house. That should do it. Just follow where they go. Thirsty Heart's not too far away from the Banana Bazaar. It's only about maybe 5-minute walk. And then after that, they make their way down. Yeah, I know it's a very short trip, but it is very crucial that they stay safe.
Do you have anything that could maybe help us on this mission?
He sort of goes back there, look through his crates of just sort of prototypes of stuff. But, he pulls out a quiver with some unique looking arrows. Says, so anybody could use these. They're echolocation arrows. They'll give you a sense and indication of how many people are there based on the amount of footsteps, and you can distinguish the sounds as well.
Yes, I'm sure that'd be very useful.
Bit of a magical attunement, but it's worth it.
Anybody uses a bow?
Would these possibly fit into a crossbow?
Yes, of course. It's just designed to work with things that shoot arrows.
I'm sure that if we just strip some of the flights off and chop down the sides, I could make it fit into my crossbow pretty well. It won't be great, but it'll be doable.
I mean, do what you will. And he hands you 10 echolocation arrows, and what they'll do is that in an area you can't see, if you shoot sort of down like a corridor or whatnot you can't see, and you want to make out something, it will distinguish how many footsteps you can hear and separate the footsteps for you.
Cool.
It's almost like one of those arrows where, how Laura's character sort of shoots an arrow and she can see through the
Oracle.
Arrow. It's sort of like that.
But for hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Have you got anything in the way of potions or anything like that could
I
maybe...
have four healing. I have some spare healing potions, and then a healing potion I was testing on. If you want that.
Yes, let's take them.
All right. You have 4 normal healing potions, and then 1 Curiarity healing potion.
Uh-oh.
Who's trying that one? Curiosity killed the cat.
So,
I'm sure one of us must have resistant poison, right?
Does sound delicious.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
I think that fits as far as I know.
I think we've got all the information.
All right. The sooner you get there, the better.
We shall go to Thirsty Heart.
Maybe we should check out the route before we go to the Thirsty Heart.
I think if we had time, that'd definitely be a good idea.
He didn't give us a time, did he? Because I don't remember him giving me a time, which means that we can go picking up when we're ready to.
Well, he did say that, like, the moment you guys are ready to start, head on over there.
Yeah, well, we're not ready to start. We should totally go check out the place.
Oh, okay. So, you guys are making your way to Thirsty Heart, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like an excellent place. I like it very much. Has an excellent name.
Alright. And so you guys make it to the Thirsty Heart. Sort of this red and gold theme. It's a red building with golden tapestry around it. And the tapestry has pictures of wine and stuff. It's very like, holy smokes, this is high end. If we weren't part of a military, we wouldn't even be able to afford this.
So scales would blend in. All gold.
Yeah, if you hung on to one of the tapestries, yeah. But that would be if you, like, took off all your clothing, because unless your bard clothing is also gold as well.
Nope.
Alright, fair enough.
It's just pretty.
To be fair, when he fell on the floor, he rubbed dust off of the scales on his behind. So his scales wearing clothing.
Yes, Scales is wearing clothing, but it's kind of tailored to still be bright and pretty.
I like the idea that you're just wearing a very large feather headdress. You just kind of look like a carnival dancer.
Yeah.
Look at my shiny scales. Don't you like it? You love it.
Yes, nothing but a little leather thong and a hat.
Oh.
And don't forget the waistcoat. Very important.
Yeah.
That's only for Fridays, guys. This is Baylor's Bastards After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the thing. So as you guys
shall we enter?
As you guys come, you are greeted by two Goliaths in sort of very like that look like they're wearing like they're like wearing to basically just put in simple form, they're wearing wizardy robes, but this is very political like, but they're like very formal attire, so it's more like robe and dress like than rather just like clothes. So you see them wearing sort of like paint and whatnot in certain designs, and one wears sort of like a shawl or a talit, if you will, that has a symbol of the kingdom on each side. They're sort of surrounded by 3 other guards, but they are like a mixture of elf and human. But there you go. You just enter the door and you see them sort of sitting at sort of a corner booth patiently.
Okay. Scales would like to just chirp up and just say, "I'm looking for the ambassador."
And you see the two Goliath heads turn, and it goes, "Yes, that's us."
You're the ambassador?
Giant ambassadors. Bloody hell.
Awesome. They'll be hard to spot, huh? In a crowd.
Yes,
They're like
we are
3
the
times my height.
ambassadors.
How am I supposed to stand in the way of that?
Well, you could just stand if I could hold you forward like a backpack.
These people could wear me in a papoose.
You should do that. That's a suggestion. Excuse me, which one of you is the one we have to protect the most? We have a personal shield for your back here.
I think we're both equally important, the other Goliath says. You see, I am the military advisor. This is the political ambassador.
Ambassador, we are your escort for the day. And I gave him a little wink.
Oh no.
He kind of looks at you, just like the wink was like, he wasn't. He's like, he gives a little slight smile and nod, and he just goes like, very well, pleased to meet you. Whatever your group is called, we know you are a special elite unit, and we expect nothing but we will not judge book by covers, and you will not judge us.
Yes. Well, is there somewhere private we can have a little talk?
I may judge them a little. They are very tall.
If you need to discuss something before we head out, we have our rooms. If you want to go there real quick.
That would be a really good idea.
Yes. We need to be somewhere where prying ears cannot hear us.
Very well. And he gestures, and one of the guards indicate for you to follow him as they lead you to the rooms. As you guys do this, you enter the rooms. These are rich ass rooms, guys. Like, this is so good. This is Trump Tower perfect. Just sort of like, I don't know how to explain. It's just like the richest, like, I don't know, fabric. It's luxurious. It's got a nice desk, oak desks. It's nice, polished and shiny. Mirrors, stuff like that. It's like if there was a modern day hotel in medieval fantasy world, this would be it.
Oh, splendid. This interior is stupendous.
Please,
Really not very bad, is it?
Everywhere.
yeah.
Not bad at all.
Please have a seat. And he indicates there's like a sort of little small table with like armchairs, and it's surrounded. There's enough for a few of you to sit, but not all of you. Like, there's 3 seats, and then 2 of the ambassadors to have a sit down.
I'm probably going to sit on the table because she's like 2'4", so none of these chairs would be any use to her at all.
Yeah,
I was going
probably
to say
so.
that, like we've got like a 2'4", a 3'6", and like 2 human-sized things, I assume.
I'm just going to stand in the corner and listen.
Is there any?
Is there a box?
Is there any windows in the room?
Yeah, there's like a door window that leads to the balcony.
I will go and inspect it.
Okay, what are you inspecting for?
I am seeing whether anybody could possibly. I'm not going to do that list while I'm just asking questions. That's going to get too much.
It's an easy one to fall into.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anywhere that somebody could take a pot shot into the room from. I'm just trying to make sure that the room itself is safe.
Sure. As you do this, you walk out and you take a look around, and you see that this is sort of the back area is sort of a busy area, but it's like more like a trading street. This is a fancy hotel that sort of wanted to be more in the business, so you can sit down and watch the world go by, kind of thing. And there is a couple of windows. One is open. The other three are closed. And it's a little bit busy at the bottom. You see different races of different variety of different walks of life, just sort of going about their business. And you see a couple of pop-up stands here and there selling this stuff. The ones that are not able to afford a license but still find a place to set up shop.
I'd like to pay special attention to the open window and also do a quick scan and see if there's anything unusual on the actual rooftops.
Sure, make a perception check.
Crit. 20.
As you dart around, you're darting around really fast, but nothing goes by scales. You do notice a team of 4 that look like repair people, just sort of fixing one of the roofs and setting up one of the watchtowers on top of one of the flat parts of the roof. So that way, there's like a watchtower for one of the guards, like a little thing.
Did we agree that my crossbow had a scope on it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll jump off the table, waddle over to Scales, and offer him my scope so you can see into the watchtower area.
Yes, I would like to take a closer look at them and see whether they are actually genuine workmen.
Okay. I mean, they look like they're wearing workers' clothes. They're uniformed, and they have tools, and they're actually building like a little wooden pop-up watchtower.
And nothing like triggers me to think that they might be a bit dubious.
I mean, they're nearby, they're working on something. Could be possible, could be just simply overreaction.
If I were playing an assassination, not that I do, that's where I'd probably set up. It's got a good view of the city, got a good view of this room.
And to give you the time of frame, it is about midday.
They should be off for lunch by now. This is suspicious.
Yes, I turn to the ambassador and the military advisor and just say, gentlemen, over the way there is a possibility, and only a possibility, that something might be afoot. So I would just like to make sure that you stay away from the windows, and if we move ourselves slightly over, and you can face us, and we will have our back towards these windows.
They nod.
They
nod in understanding, and they sort of help you guys move the table over, and they help you move the table over, and they sort of sit down. So they move. So like it's to the wall. The window door to the balcony is a little more to the right. So they move it a little more. They move the table a little more to the left, and sort of like the only seats that are exposed are 3 seats, and the 2 ambassadors are sitting next to the seats that are to the wall.
Cool. Hopefully they will get a little bit of a grasp that we know what we're doing a little bit more now.
Well, they nod in understanding. They're like, oh, all right, that's very, very thorough.
Cool.
I'm going to take my scope back, and I'm just going to keep watching those guys across the way while everyone else has their chat.
You lay on top of the bed and keep a watch out.
You say it's a balcony. Can I just stand on the balcony, like on like the little ledge on the balcony?
You can.
Gentlemen, we'd like to talk about the route that we'll be taking. We've not been told yet.
Yeah.
You very well. We'll be swinging by a bazaar. We want to see what the city offers. This is our first time visiting, and so we were going to the banana bazaar. What?
Ducky's just shaking her head. Just like, nope, nope. That's
You understand that the bazaar will be very busy and could present many, many risks.
Yes, but we also entrust that this, the more heart of the city, the more busier area of the city, the city that makes, the part of the city that makes more of its business would be more well protected, would it not?
It would be more protected, but also a lot more risks. It's far easier just to walk past someone and shift them in the back and then just keep walking away.
Very well. I mean, if that's the case, then we will glance at the bazaar, look at some things, and make our way to the meeting place right away. So we will make our way around the bazaar, go past it, and then we will make our way to the house. I believe. Have you been explaining how to get to the house from there?
Yeah, only roughly, yeah.
Very well. That should be enough. We were told there was a visual description for the house as well, so that should be enough. Correct?
Yeah.
We should be able to find it.
Had the red roof with tin cans.
That's right. Very well. So, when do you propose we leave? Because we need to get going soon.
We would like to maybe do a little recce of the area first, and just scope out any potential threat points.
Fair enough. Are you sure? I mean, this do you feel that is necessary? I mean, this is supposedly a very well, secured area.
Since you apparently have things that may possibly end the war within 3 months, how about we concentrate on keeping you safe until the war is over, and then you're free to explore the city as one, because it's kind of important the war ends rather than you do the sightseeing thing, so let's just be definitely sure.
Very well, if you propose that. Tucky,
Yeah?
you do notice that one of the workers sort of noticed you, and they let their other friends know. It kind of just waves back and just sort of goes back to work with them.
Cool. If they keep glancing over, I'll just keep doing that little shuffling dance on the top of the balcony, just clearly watching them. It's like one assassin to another. Hello.
All right. Well, very well. We will give you an hour to scope out the area and see if everything is clear. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yes.
The sooner we meet these people, the better. Very well. Continue. If you need to use my men, you are more welcome to.
Okay, so we're going to scope the area?
Yep. Make sure you stay away from the window, because those guys are a little bit shifty.
Yes.
I was going to say, you said they have men. Do they have men in this hotel?
Yeah, they have 3 guards. They're standing outside the door.
Do the guards have their own room?
Yes.
Maybe while we're out checking the route, you should swap rooms.
They kind of sort of give a sort of understanding nod, but this is a little extra, buddy. But you're like, very well.
Your life is extra? What?
No, very well. If you say so. These to give, I guess, a better perspective of why they're sort of a little more. They're Goliaths. They have pride. They go even if there's a threat, they can take it. But they go we will not argue with our friends. We will go ahead and respect what your wishes are. And they go ahead and go speak to the guards and whatnot, and they go to the next room.
Can I pop my head in that room before they go in there? I just want to make sure that the watchtower isn't even more in view of this room. Just be our bloody luck.
as you do that, let's see. No, it's a little more out of the way.
Okay, cool. As long as that watchtower thing isn't in the way, there's no other immediate threat then.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
leave
still
me.
in view, but it's more like you have to like sort of lean a little more to look at it.
I was assuming just generally that, like, you know, the room they would give their guards probably wouldn't have a window. It'd be like, yeah, you can have the servants' quarters next door.
Yeah,
But
that's still have
if
a
it does,
window.
screw it. You know.
Just remind them to stay away from the window.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
They ask you, may we enter now?
I spend a few minutes just walking around. I illusion a chair and leave.
Very well. As you exit and meet up with the group, you do hear a little bit of a, you know, just sort of in the room. He just goes like, "Scouting about you know." It's just stuff.
She maintains like the most happily neutral face you've ever seen.
Fair enough.
I say nothing, but I look quite sternly at her.
I just look up and smile. What?
Bloody gnomes. Can't take them anywhere.
Right, we should check out this house, right?
Yeah, check out the route. Let's go through the route and see what's around.
I have a little bit of an idea when it comes to this. I kind of stand out a little bit with all the gold and the frippery, and some of you folks are a little more stealthy. So why don't I walk the route that they'll be taking, while you folks hide and follow me and see where people may attack from.
Ah, like a fake, like a walk-through assassination.
Like a
Yeah.
decoy.
Yeah, as if I was the ambassador. I say with just spray coming out between the ambassador.
Create or
and,
destroy water is literally just a cantrip for you by this point.
Yeah. Confidently got a little handkerchief in his hand,
Yeah.
just patting his lower jaw. And you guys can stealthily move around and see the vantage points that could be used for assassination.
Sure, I'm up for that.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
On the basis of that ruse, maybe I should just go along as your pretend bodyguard.
Yeah.
Sneaking is not my forte.
Yes,
I did
that sounds
think it would
good.
be.
After all, there will be two of them.
Indeed. I stomp out the room in my chainmail with a big ass heavy shield.
Yeah. So all right. So how are you guys gonna go about this? As you guys walk out, you make your way to the bazaar, and you are now at one end of the bazaar. As you can see, it is busy. It's running. There's different smells and spices in the air, and you see people. You see a couple of your own military fellow comrades just sort of patrolling up on the rooftops. And then you also see just sort of the bazaar just sort of in like a crescent, just people doing their things, and you see sort of tables in the middle of people gambling and just checking their goods and whatnot.
I'm going to stay.
It's like a food court in a mall, I think is the best way to explain it. I don't know,
I'm
because
going
like
to
a
stay a
food
few paces behind and just keep my eye out on anything that can be suspicious.
Sure.
As Scales walks through, he's going to have pulled his lyre around, and he's just going to be gently strumming a little tune so that he's attracting more attention.
Sure, make a performance.
Oh, that's not very good.
There are always two kinds of attention.
Be an 8.
Alright. Drawing a couple of heads, but the heads aren't staying. Because you think you need to tune up your lyre a bit.
Yeah, must be singing something with lots of sounds. Just shut up, just shut up. Oh god.
Yes, you're singing the Thevan Thilly Thod of Mithred.
Yes.
What are you doing, Duck?
Oh, I'm probably going to be with Shadow Step, just hiding back and then just keeping an eye on anything coming towards them or anywhere that we could hide to or anything like that.
You find some bushes here and there. You find a good amount of trees as well.
Is there anything like high up?
Yeah, I was gonna say rooftops. If I go
Nothing
across
beyond
the
2
roof-
stories.
I'm going to climb and go across the rooftops instead.
Okay, if you take the rooftops, I'll keep running down the bottom.
Cool.
Alright, make an athletics check to climb up the Assassin's Creed.
I will help her.
Okay.
I've got a climbing speed because I'm a cat.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
She is the taxi, yo.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then never mind. Just climb up there. You go, girl. Alright, so. Oh yeah, nobody can notice, but there's beautiful cat ears being had. Okay, so then you go ahead and climb up. Make a perception check.
Section.
Perception.
Perception.
All of a 7.
Do I need to roll 1 too?
You get distracted by a butterfly. Yeah, you can roll 1 too as well. What are you doing, Thirsty?
I'm just like keeping an eye out on the floor. Yeah.
I also got a
scales like trying to draw attention. So I'm seeing who
We're
notices.
doing a great job here.
Alright,
We are so
so far it seems like the route is pretty safe.
I'm just trying to find like the shortest route, really. Like, so if we're going the wrong way, I'm noting which way we should be going. Just sort of like to get to like the smaller side of the banana sort of thing, rather than going around the outside. Banana.
Alright, so Bonanner.
That's an entire east.
That's a
Party.
popular that's a popular way of saying it here in America.
Ah.
Banana.
Bonanner.
Bonanner. Bonanner. That's
more
not
like
American.
from the West Country.
Yeah.
Boner.
You've
Bonanner.
been to Somerset, haven't you?
Yeah.
Don't know anymore.
And thus the lie was uncovered. None of this America. None of this New Orleans.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Somerset.
right. I'm actually from up north. I'm a far country.
No, if you come from Somerset, you not be from up north.
I don't know the geographical location. I only have friends in Manchester and Bristol.
From down south.
Oh,
No, I need to visit. I need to come
We
to
don't
the
know.
UK.
maybe he spent so long in Somerset that he's like, there's things below
I
it.
don't know.
First, maybe I'm in the north. And then he looks north and goes, oh, there's more
New
north.
Orleans. You know,
He lives on the
down-
north side of the village, so he's from north.
He lives near the Northern Hill. The Mackinac village
Why are you guys
spans the
bullying me?
valleys and none shall pass. There
Oh.
are legends that on the other side of the war, none have returned.
Disadvantage thirsty.
This place is
Alright,
terror.
anyways, so
You broke the DM.
And apparently the world.
We broke Baylor.
alright. Well, so anyways,
Salazar bursts back into being. Boom.
There was the fourth one. Boom.
so you guys, so you find the quickest route.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing you find because the rest of you guys don't find anything. So you guys make it to the house. easily. You make perception checks as you go along.
Yeah. 21.
1.
Oh no!
Well,
You
Sorry
know, for
for
somebody
total
with like a
two.
2,000 range weapon, this is not good.
I wasn't using my scope. I'm not used to being on the ground.
That's fair.
Got 18. 18.
All right. So really, Scales and Shadow Step are the only one that. Wait, what'd you get, Thirsty?
12.
Okay, so Shadow Step and Scales.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to survey this place from 3'6", so
Right.
like, I'm lower than some of the tables.
So the taller people, they find
That's sizes. I find that terribly sizes.
I don't approve of this at all.
Exactly. And as
This
low
is
as I
your
am to
God
agree with
speaking.
Ducky.
So, anyways, you guys find, you find a couple of ununiformed people standing outside the house of where you guys are supposed to meet up with the military advisor of your kingdom, but you do recognize one of the faces. It's your buddy Greg, and he's so you assume that like these are elite guards in disguise.
Uh-huh. Nothing else out of ordinary.
Nope, not that you can make out of, except for the fact there's people just passing by and whatnot.
Shall we make our way into the house?
Yeah.
No reason
Yes.
to let them know we're here.
Greg.
Fine, we're wandering into the house. Hello,
My
Greg!
friend. Oh, it's sorry, what was your character's name again?
Growmore.
Growmore. There we go.
Sorry, I've just gotten the pun on your name.
Growmore, what's up, buddy?
So
Oh,
sorry.
you know, not a lot, little jobs here and there. Got a few chaps from the other side of the bazaar to stroll across,
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, you're the escort, aren't you?
Oh, mustn't say that.
Right. Yeah,
What's the
I
job
nudge him
like?
in the ribs and go, yeah. Give a little sarcastic chuckle.
God. Can't take these tall ones anywhere, can you?
Nope. What's the person to do?
He's actually a halfling, so he feels you on that.
He feels us.
Is he one of those uncultured country halflings?
He's a Lightfoot.
Or is he one of the more cultured city halflings?
I guess you could say he's more cultured. I mean, he's an elite royal guard, so he's obviously smart for something.
So you wouldn't call it the Bonarner Bazaar.
I mean, to my
I say
cultured
Bonanner,
neo-Scuritosian,
okay?
sensibilities. Do I view this man as an equal, or is he
Yeah,
one
you
of the
guys are
common?
mates. No, you guys are mates.
Just because we're mates doesn't mean I think he's an equal.
Okay. I mean, up to you.
No.
I'm not going to establish your relationship. You establish your own relationship with your NPCs. You are a clever man.
Okay. Right, Greg. I'm going to say this in short words so you understand. Stop talking in public.
Right.
We're meant to be doing something important.
Yes.
Don't discuss it in the street. That goes for you too, Scales.
Scales is just chuckling to himself and nodding.
Well, we've never had that problem in the past. I'm just not worried.
My eyes roll so hard they actually hit the back of my head.
Right. Well, you could roll your eyes, or you could just go and do your job. Where are they even? Did you lose them?
No, how dare you lose them? Huh. We're doing a recce.
Oh, nice. Did you find anything? Was it a good, efficient job?
Why don't you ask our ambassador here? And I jab Scales in what would be his ribs, but I can't reach them, so it's probably somewhere near his genitals.
It's like his knee.
Wow, that's some really long genitals.
Well, I'm a halfling attempting to nudge someone in the ribs, so I'm probably reaching up to start with.
Just
More
gonna
like an
punch him in the
uppercut.
nuts.
Scales just says, well, I'm not dead yet.
Make a con save. Make a strength check. Thirsty.
I got a 5.
I also got a 5.
It's more like it tickles than anything else. You're like, cool, because you kind of like a bop.
I put my hand down on his shoulder and just go, ooh, cheeky.
He says, well, we're still waiting. So whenever you guys bring them down, that would be great.
I think we should go in and inspect the house and just double check in the house to make sure that it would be safe.
The military advisor is in there.
Uh-huh.
You don't think we made it safe?
I just want to find a place where we could possibly protect them as they walk down the road. For example, the roof. So it would be handy for us to be able to get in there.
Cool. Yeah, go. Just he opens the door. So yeah, just head on in. Yeah, just diminish our work. You know,
Ducky just like wipes her brow, like, whew, that was quick thinking.
Yeah, just be quick. So far, about 25 minutes have passed. So 30.
Okay, yeah, let's do a real quick check round for a vantage point and then get gone.
All right, make all investigation checks as you go in, just to see if it's like trapped or whatever.
12, 16.
5.
16.
Seems good.
Okay, I say we go grab the ambassador and give them the door.
Military advisor just says hello. It is a fellow dragonborn named Mork.
Hello, Mork.
Hi.
Just nods. Well, where are they?
They'll be along shortly. We're just checking out the area.
All right, fair enough. Continue with your work. Please bring them soon. It is boring as hell in here.
Then you should have bought a book.
I
You know
think
what?
we're
I
going to
should
leave
have.
now. I'm just going to put my arm around him and just like push him out of the way, like we are leaving.
Okay, I was gonna like hand him a small book of
Sudoku or
sayings
something.
or something. Oh no, like a small book of quotes, like the ones that people
fair
used
enough.
to carry around to appear witty.
99
Oh,
phrases
fair
to make
enough.
yourself feel better. 99 phrases of what exchanging the keys could mean. Yeah.
Ooh, they used to have
Yeah.
a specific name.
We should make our way like
Yeah,
upstairs, I
let's
think.
head back.
So you guys head back.
I want to
and
go upstairs. I want to be able to see if there's entry onto the roof.
You see, as you guys go up the stairs to the second floor, there is a door to the left that says rooftop entrance. It's just to the left, but it has a lock on it.
While they go upstairs, I'm going to go outside, go to the back of the house, and climb onto the roof.
Sure, make a dexterity, because it's a little bit taller. I'll say with advantage, because you're a kitty.
I'm a kitty cat. Oh.
2 5s.
Wow.
So that'll add to
What am I rolling?
Dex.
Just a straight dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatic or athletics, we'll say that.
10. 10.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You just sort of climb up on the balconies and stuff like that.
Anything interesting on the roof?
The workers that you saw earlier, Ducky, are there on the roof now.
I'm attempting to pick this lock, by the way.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
Don't fuck me now. Yes! 22.
There you go. You got, get rid of the lock. The lock is unlocked.
Forever.
Forever.
Congratulations, you've destroyed the security system.
I'll put it back together again.
I'm not that inept. Bounce my way onto the roof. Do I see a shadow step?
You get there, you do see shadow step, and you do see the workers working.
At the same peephole.
Yep. Hello.
Hi!
Hey.
Weren't you working on that watchtower, like, maybe 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So what are you
finished.
doing here? Because I find it really rather suspicious, and I don't believe a coincidence.
Chimney. Fixing. Was the ovens not working?
Right, and who told you to do that?
The people in charge of this place.
Need a name.
Can
Can I see some paperwork, please?
Dunkirk.
Duncan who?
We didn't get a last name. We just got the first name.
I'm checking for bullshit.
Okay, make an insight check.
She's got a +3 in bullshit detection.
Oh, well, I got 3, so...
Oh man, I got 6 on the die, so that's 9.
I assume you guys came up behind me. I can't be up here on my own, that's
they
silly.
seem...
Oh no, 10. Sorry, 10.
Right now it's just Ducky and Shadowstep, as far as I know, unless you guys went up with them. You guys went to see the ambassadors, didn't you?
We
I
wouldn't
handed him a book, so I definitely was in the room there at some point.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys, the 4 of them just sort of go like, yeah, that's just you believe that they're sort of getting really nervous because they're just like, what the hell's going on? Just like we were just given Dunkirk told us to just fix one of the chimneys, and that's fine, and that's what we do, we repair people.
I'm just going to call the rest of the group. Guys!
Yeah, Scales will make his way up.
Is there something wrong here?
Yep, you.
Right.
There's nobody by the name of Duncan down in a house. Just
You don't.
thinks, but he doesn't know it, so I'm trying to bluff.
No, there is a Dunkirk in the hotel that's in charge.
As Scale gets up there, obviously he's not heard any of this, but he's just seen the same people that he saw before, right? He's just gonna say, didn't I see you from over there? From where we were before?
Yeah, you did.
So, what is it you're doing here?
We're fixing a chimney.
Right.
I'll bowl up at this point. Be like,
And I just say, so who, and I'm gonna really annoy them. I'm gonna ask the same kind of questions, and I'm just gonna say, like, so who is it that's asked you to do this at this time?
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. And then I would like to try to insight check him to see whether he's lying.
Sure, go ahead.
I shall too, seeing as I've arrived.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My phone will work.
7. Glory. Maybe I'll use the other D20 in the future.
Which one were you using?
One of many. Not...
I got a 10.
You believe they're telling a half-truth.
Okay. Listen, gentlemen, I heartily suggest that you finish for the day. And as I say it, my eyes start to glow, fiery, and little sparks start to come off the scales around my head and my shoulders, and my voice gets very, very deep and a little bit more booming.
Roll me an intimidation.
Intimidation.
With that voice.
Yeah, intimidation.
That's how you cast your intimidation skill check.
Shit. Do I get advantage on it for doing all the extra?
Yeah, sure.
Good. That'd be a 13.
Okay, these people are so stone-faced. They're like very flat. Just like, okay.
They're practically stoned. My God. These guys, they're unflappable.
I talk good, okay?
So yeah, I just say, after you, gentlemen. I point to the door.
How did you get up here?
I was going to say, how did they get up there?
I had to break that lock. I mean, I had the key for the lock. How did you get up here?
We were given the key, and he pulls out a key.
And you locked it from the other side? Get him!
As she does that, she throws her hands forward and she's going to cast magic missile at them.
Let's see. What are we gonna do? Let's see. Make a dex check. Well, hey.
15.
Before you can concentrate and fire, you see smoke just drop as a cloud of smoke as you hear the running of footsteps.
Oh! Can we follow them? Can I follow them?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. As you run through the smoke, you see them on the other side, trying to drop from the balcony and try to enter the room where the ambassadors are.
I'm going to... Can I fire all my darts?
Which one?
The sleep one? Or the berserker one? The sleep one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I'd like to follow that up with an attack on the opposite one.
That's only 8. So that's probably not gonna hit.
Sure. What are you using to attack?
What am I using to attack?
No. I mean, I'm asking Greebow.
I will gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
My cantrip.
So what did you shoot for?
It was the opposite guy that she was trying to put asleep.
Right. Okay. Shadow step. What did you roll?
It was just 8.
No, it doesn't hit.
And I got a... When I find my thing... I got a 19.
That definitely hits.
Good. So that would be D10 worth of force damage. Yeah, that's it. 7. So just 7 worth of force damage.
So you go ahead and you hit them, and it knocks him off the balcony, and he kind of just sort of falls back, and he's like trying to save himself, but you just hear like it's just like a crack, and you just sort of see his body just sort of ragdoll on the floor as he sort of just drops from a high height and just basically is like, he looks like he may be alive, but looks pretty dead. He hit on like head first on cement, and also while you were shooting the Eldritch Blast, you evaporated a feral chicken that was under him.
So basically, we're hearing like,
yeah. Anyways, the other three, however, let's see.
They still are they like down on the balcony now?
Yeah, they get down to the second floor balcony.
I'm so totally going to jump down on top of them.
And well, they managed to get in real quick. Okay. And as you guys, so what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna try and jump down on them.
Yeah. I was gonna run over to the side of the roof, grab my shield,
Athletics,
like drop in on them, like snowboard styling.
Well, they made it through the door quickly enough, so
21 to jump down on them.
So I just stood there while these guys fire everything over me, like hiding under my shield, I assume.
Okay.
So have they got into the building that we're on?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They just went into the room that the ambassadors are supposedly in.
Okay. Okay. I will head back down the stairs because my
you see
he's not jumping off stuff.
Right. You see the three janitor-looking fellows. 2 of them are holding knives. As you jump down, Ducky, this is what you see. Holding knives against the necks of each of the ambassador, and one just sort of having a crossbow focused on you.
I'm going to climb down and try to stealth at the same time, rather than stepping straight into the room.
Okay, make acrobatics athletics with advantage, and then a stealth check.
While they're doing that, what race are these janitors?
It seems to be just humans.
Humans. Okay.
My acrobatics was not 20, and stealth 17.
The one that was killed was a tiefling.
Okay.
So what did you roll?
Natural 20 on acrobatics and 17 on stealth.
Yeah, you make it in there just fine. You sort of like, you kind of like jungle swing right in and then tumble roll behind the bed, so they don't see you right now.
Excellent.
Then what are you doing, Thirsty?
Well, I'm going to do what I was going to do before, because I don't know they've gone in that door yet. I'm just going to run over, grab my shield out, and like dive down, hoping to crush someone, because I can't see over the edge of the roof.
Make a dexterity.
Do not screw this up.
Oh, I'm going to die. It'll be fine.
No, because I'm underneath you.
You're only a gnome. Doesn't matter.
Shut your face.
Make a dexterity saving throw, by the way, Ducky.
What, from him?
22.
Yeah. Okay.
6.
You're like, okay, and then pull out, and then phew, as you feel your halfling dwarven raised friend sort of just do like the classic like one falls down, then the other falls on top of the other, and you suffer 3 points of damage.
Oi! What's the idea here?
You remember the chair prank?
I get back on my feet. I'm not acknowledging anything. They were like, touche, sir, touche. Right, how about we deal with these like cretins?
Yes.
Oh, I agree.
Okay,
And
cool.
Scales, are you gonna come by way of the?
Yeah,
door?
I'm going back down the stairs. Like I'm just booking it down the stairs as fast as possible.
Okay. The guards see you and they go like, "What's the matter?"
I shout out that there was assassins on the roof.
Assassins?
Yeah.
You don't say. And make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Not Greg.
I never trusted that Greg fellow.
Greg's not even there yet. So there's 3 guards that were brought by the kingdom's own people, and then there's like 2 that were like provided for like the house where you guys meet up.
That's 13.
You see they go like, "You don't say," and you see one of them try to stab you, but you just sort of move out of the way.
Matrix.
As you see the other 3 drawing swords as well. And
I see that my path is blocked, and I need to get back to the rest of my group. I will run back up the stairs.
With that, before you can do that, you're gonna need to roll. Everybody's gonna need to roll initiative next time. It is getting around to that time. So, and also we don't have really a lot of time unless you guys want to stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning for some simple initiative. And I also gotta map out this layer. So, all right, well, yeah. There you go, guys. That was your first episode of Baylor's Bastards. This is such a name. So with that being said, once again, check these guys out. The link to their social medias will be in the description below. Check out their Twitters, check out everything. Thank you guys so much for willing to do this campaign. I'm excited to see what is about to unfold because they got fancy new toys.
Yeah, awesome!
It's going to be good. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.